last week, the international community has been up in arms following Israel's announced plans to build 3,000 new housing units in the controversial E1 area near Jerusalem. E1 marks the area between Jerusalem and Maaleh Adumim, making it a strategic zone for both sides.
If the Jewish neighborhood in E1 is going to be built there, this will encircle Jerusalem. And therefore, strategically, this issue is very important. The international reactions are evidence to the sensitivity of this issue. Mostly, the international reaction was negative, that is to say, against Israeli building in this part of East Jerusalem. I think that from the legal point of view, we can build in East Jerusalem just as we build other Jewish neighborhoods in the city. But I think that what we have to consider is the wider global situation. We need to consider Israel's existential issues, such as the nuclear program of Iran, and for which we need the international community support, especially that of the United States. So can we build? Yes. Should we build there? I think that we should delay this and wait until other issues are solved.
Some say the construction in E1 was an Israeli move meant to illustrate the government's resentment towards Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas's unilateral bid at the UN General Assembly. It also comes at around the same time that Hamas celebrates its 25th anniversary in the Gaza Strip, with both Palestinian organizations seemingly reaching out for power.
It is clear that the decision of the Israeli government came on the background of two major issues. One is the vote in the UN. The Palestinian Authority took a unilateral action when it went to the UN in order to obtain the decision about the status of a non-member state observation status. And secondly, the forthcoming elections in Israel. We are going to the polls at the end of January, and obviously Netanyahu felt that this decision will help him in terms of garnering more support from the right-wing parties.
Netanyahu met with European leaders over the last few days and attempted to explain that his recent actions do not harm any future peace process, since the E1 region would remain under Israeli control in any final status agreement with the Palestinians anyhow. And though the settlement plans have provoked worldwide disapproval, with the United Nations, the United States, and the European Union all voicing criticism, many analysts believe there is one way to soften this protest and end the entire situation altogether.
It is obvious that there is a gradual erosion in Israel's international position and the support that we get in the international community. But this has been a process which we witness now for several years. This decision may have additional impact on the position of Israel in the international community. I think that when and if we resume the peace process between us and the Palestinians, several of these issues that in the past created the damage to the Israeli international position, some of it will be rectified and the Israeli position will be improved. All depends, in my view, on the existence of a peace process between us and the Palestinians.
Though Israel and the international community may never agree on the issue of settlement construction, it is the opinion of many that it's in Israel's best interest to maintain international support for greater challenges down the road. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv, Israel.